Hello, welcome to all of you. Today I am going to discuss about how to create DEM using LIDAR data. So now I am going to open the ArcGIS software. So now I open the ArcGIS software. DEM is the most important part of the any GIS tutorial. So therefore, anyone can introduce some ArcGIS tutorial. We cannot neglect DEM. Therefore, DEM is very important part of the any GIS tutorial. Today I discuss about the how to create DEM. Especially I want to mention when I create DEM. I use LIDAR data. So therefore, LIDAR data is most important part of the uh, GIS in the GIS tutorial. So why is that why is that LIDAR is the most important? LIDAR is more accurate other data. So therefore, I selected LIDAR data for them. Now I go to the select LIDAR data and LIDAR data use for DEM. First of all, I want to find my data collection. Now I add before I add my LIDAR data, I want to mention something that is the important of the create before create DEM. So I search. I choose the search bar and first of I typed create LIDAR data. So create last data set. Now I going to type create last data set. So you can select create last data set. After come to this section, you want to fill this format. So in this tutorial I added last data set in order to create DEM. This is my last data set. I select all of them now and enter my box. Now you have to get you have to fill output last data set. Therefore I select some places. Now you have to find the places. So therefore I find the places. This is my places PGIS GIS. So if you want to create another new folder I get the new folder and I name I mention new folder. I give some name for that. I replace new folder. I get a name. DEM work. I give DEM work. DEM works. Open the DEM works and type create last data set. Sorry, there must be a space between the words. I didn't go to change anything, but now I okay. So that is fine. Now I go into the now we're going to the do another work. So uh, we want to zoom it. After that you can see the uh, this form. This is this last format. Yes, I zoom out. Now there is a very special thing. Now you have to convert the coordinate system according to the coordinate system. This We want to add coordinate system according to the country. So there are so many coordinate system every country, but but I selected Sri Lanka. Therefore I have to enter the uh, new coordinate system according to the Sri Lankan country. So therefore I go to another step. You have to go to the uh, table catalog. The catalog. After you go to the catalog, you want to find your folder. This is my folder. The PGIS, GIS, DEM work. This is my uh, create last data set. So right click and go to properties. Now you have to select coordinate system. This country is depend on the Kandhavala Sri Lanka coordinate system. Therefore I selected Kandhavala Sri Lanka grid. Apply and OK. Now we are going to the another step. Open the arc toolbox and conservation tool. You have to go to the conservation tool. Open the arc toolbox. Open the arc toolbox and go to the conservation tool and to raster. This is the raster, and you have to go to the last data set to raster. Now selected last data set to raster. After that you have to give input last data set. So I give already we created last data set. After that you have to go, you want to give output name. I give a name. This is the DEM format. I type DEM 1, save, and I didn't go to the change elevation format, and you have to go to the complete this section and OK. There is a special thing. This is the DEM. DEM is the most important part in GIS tutorial. So considering about them, today I go to the DEM. I engage last data set in order to create DEM. So this is the DEM part. This is the DEM according to the LIDAR data. LIDAR is the more accurate data for accurate data. So therefore, this DEM is very useful for especially flood analysis and other GIS, especially natural disaster. Considering about the natural disaster, very important part of the LIDAR data. So therefore, if we create DEM according to the LIDAR data, it is very important is the natural disaster or another natural disaster assessment. If we created, so thank you all of you. Please subscribe my channel and give your comment. I can give another work for your ideas. Thank you for all of you.